Do you want to start?
No, you go.
Did you take ecology from me?
No.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't.
Sorry, what was your name again?
Yeah. Oh, you, right, okay. Do you want me to cover that one?
Yeah, you know the actual date.
I think that was in first year, specs 110. Yeah. It was a great class, very active, and Tanis was super lively. It was first interaction, I guess, and she was amazing.
It started in the classroom, and not at camp. I think like we have a camp as well, so none of that. So yeah.
Well, no, actually, no. The first time I met you, we were doing plant presses.
Okay.
We were doing plant presses, and it was at camp.
I actually don't remember the first time we necessarily met each other. Do you?
No, I was just going to say that we met at NH Qualwin.
Yeah.
Back then it was Aboriginal Education and Community Connections or something like that.
The first time I met Karen, I thought she was great. She was really informative. I felt comfortable, safe, and excited to come back to school.
The first impression was just excitement because we were talking about information and ideas that I had never covered before. I would say my first impression of Tanis was just crazy, but not in a bad way. Like crazy, like just crazy energy, crazy mind, just like all over the place, but also like together with it. And she just knows how to connect with her students. Like you could tell that right off the bat, like she just has that connection with almost everyone she interacts with, and she's just a great role model and person to be with and around. So yeah, it was
Her heart, her big old warm heart. She's been very accommodating last semester when we'd attend the, crafternoons, sorry. She was very welcoming to Violet coming because I'm a single mom, so I would always want to participate in crafternoons, but was concerned about Violet's well-being and where she would be, and she always welcomed Violet to the crafternoons.
What I valued most was ideas that I brought to Laura, or things that were coming up in my life that she kind of said like, yeah, you have a reason to, have a bit of anxiety around that, or that's a scary idea, but you can definitely do it. And so I think I valued that most.
The reason Karen is so special to me is because I actually felt an instant bond with her. I felt safe. I felt that she essentially took me under her wing and that she had my back no matter what. Being a woman getting into the trades especially the trade that I'm in, is predominantly male. It was really fantastic to have a woman who has the knowledge of trades and everything to be there for me and support me.
I think every class, just her entering the classroom is what it was. Like she'd come in with such energy, never a bad day. Obviously we have bad days, but like she never let it show. Like it was always something great, like either a video that she loved or like some music that she just heard. And it was just like her taking her personal life and actually kind of exposing herself to us and letting herself be a little bit vulnerable as a professor, I find. I think you definitely do that in order for us to really feel what she's teaching and feel her passion for what she's teaching. So that I think is what it is, her passion for teaching, yeah.
Being able to bring any sort of idea forward or any sort of question forward is a very, there just haven't been restricted in that way. Like asking any question, there's no such thing as a stupid question.
Yeah, and that's how I'd like to be treated if the tables were turned the other way, just like that. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, that worked. Okay. That's working for me. This is unrehearsed,
The cool thing, or one of the many cool things about Laura, is that there were things that scared you, but they never stopped you. And it makes me think of that quote of like, just feel the fear and do it anyways. And you just lived that, and that was super inspiring for me. Pretty much everything stands out about Laura in an awesome way. She's really dedicated to her studies and to her daughter and to her classmates. I know that I've heard her classmates saying, without being prompted or being asked about it whatsoever, that Laura has made it easier for them to make it through their programs. So she's really generous with her time, generous emotionally. She supports anyone that she sees as in need around her. She's there for them, even if she doesn't know them.
Carmen has an ability to really interact with people really, really well. She was extremely good at what she did. She works articulately, and you just have a great personality. She's bubbly. She's a person that works, like I said, she works well with others, and she's got, she was reliable, dependable.
You know, you're making my ego like,
Yeah.
She's able to bring what we're learning into her life right now. And it's not, you know, we put our silos of school and life and work, you know, separate. And to interweave how we live and our approach and our philosophy, I think that's really what SAV embodies for me.
She has definitely made my experience at Camosun just top.
She just makes me feel warm and welcomed. This doesn't feel like school. In class, obviously it does, but Zofia just, gonna make me cry. Yeah, this doesn't feel like school, it feels like home. Everyone here feels like family, and Zofia feels like a sister.
This is the reason I don't retire. It's right now. It's the reason. It's the reason.
That's nice.
Well, it's the truth.
That's nice. I like that.
No, it's the absolute truth.
That's good.
Yeah, you're the Abby factor now.
Yes.